G'day guys and welcome to Raging Rhino. Over the last 5 to 10 years, there's been a bit of dodgy or a bit of shady stuff going on when it comes to doing reviews for TV shows or movies, when it comes to websites like Rotten Tomatoes and some of those review websites where you can go and put a review and they might end up deleting it because they don't like what you have to say. Now, all of that stuff is all designed just to protect the product or the studio or whatever from these critical reviews. And of course, it all gets thrown back in the fans' faces as you're just being a racist or a sexist or a bigot of some kind. Now, there was something that came up today that I just wanted to show you because this is very interesting for me. I've never seen this when it comes to YouTube doing stuff like this. Now, I'm sure they've done stuff like this in the past, but I just wanted to share this with you really quickly. So a good friend of this channel, Grizzy, he's got his own YouTube channel, does a lot of videos where it comes down to these simps or these shills shilling for the things that they like, apparently, when it comes to Star Wars, as you can see here, Star Wars, Marvel, Indiana Jones, he's got Little Mermaid on there. He does a really good job when it comes to exposing these shills and these simps for these products. Now, there was one that he put out today, this Indiana Jones one down here, must defend Disney Indy. And he's got in the title here, Disney Indiana Jones simp fans defend Dial of Destiny. Now, he put out this tweet on Twitter today saying, video proof at Team YouTube, limiting ad revenue for video titles critical of Indiana Jones, the Dial of Destiny, and allow full monetization for positive video titles. We'll upload video despite this here soon. Now, I want to show you this video really quickly. So, he's got a title in here, and as you can see here, it's limited and ad suitability is obviously on. Now, he's put in the title, Disney Shills Defend Indiana Jones, the Dial of Destiny. Let's just play this out really quickly. So he goes in, yeah, we can see that that's limited. And he goes into the studio or into the video and he just deletes that first bit where it says Disney Shills Defend, right? So all he's got left now in the title is Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. As you can see down here, he's still got a limited ads, but he hasn't yet saved it. Okay. Yep. We can see that he's got limited ads down here and he saves that. It's just Indiana Jones, the Dial of Destiny. Still limited ads, but as soon as he types in is good and saves it, limited ads immediately goes to none. No more limited ads. And he's showing us that down there. Very interesting how that works, isn't it? And you can see there he's got full monetization now that he's put Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is good. Now, once again, as I said before, this is all designed to protect Disney, to protect Lucasfilm from critical reviews of it. Now, when you actually watch some of the video, let's go into it.
An absolute blast from beginning to end. You guys are not going to be disappointed in this one.
And I do not understand the hate that this film was originally getting when all the early reviews were coming up.
I don't know what the hell they were watching. This is a fun movie.
Because this movie is spectacular.
I had a blast with this.
This was my most anticipated movie of the entire year. One of my most anticipated movies ever.
Let's just go to defense number one.
So Grizzy's really good with his videos where he obviously puts in his own little commentary and stuff like that, and he clips a few good parts in. But these are all positive reviews. Now, I thought that this limiting the monetization and, of course, the ad suitability is all based on the content. Now, I have had a limited video. I believe it was based on the thumbnail because in the thumbnail I was flipping the bird, right? And all of my, if I just show you here, there's a lot of my streams recently that have ended up being limited and ad suitability is actually on. Now, I believe that that's because I do swear a lot. I'm Australian. It just comes naturally to me. So I don't really bother with this. And of course, you can request a review. Now, I'm hoping, and Grizzy, if you do watch this, obviously put the request in because the content that is in there, based on what we're seeing here, it's all these positive reviews for it. Now, yes, you're giving your take and saying how stupid these people are for the way that they speak and what they actually say. And of course, I implore you guys out there to go and watch Grizzy's videos. He does a really good job of exposing these people for absolutely stupid takes when it comes to just their blindness to go out there and say that this was a great movie, it was so good, all I want is my access. Because all of these people, this movie hasn't come out yet. All of these people have got early access. Of course they're going to give it positive reviews. The Disney and Lucasfilm aren't going to get people to come out and watch these movies that they don't think that they're going to get positive reviews out of. So of course they're all going to be positive and they're all going to be shills, right? But again, I just thought this was very interesting. We've seen it so many times now from, like I said earlier, Rotten Tomatoes and those websites. But I personally have never seen this so blatant in the way that they're actually doing it, for YouTube, that is. All he did was remove Disney shills defend Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny to Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is good, and it literally changed his monetization status like that. Now, of course, he did change it slightly, but I believe he's still got limited monetization on it, but he changed it to Disney Indiana Jones simp fans defend Dial of Destiny. But again, it's just, this is all designed to protect the studio, to protect Lucasfilm, and to protect Disney. And I'm sure that they've done it with other things like Marvel things and stuff like that as well. But this just blew my mind when I saw it, because it's one thing to do it when it comes to Rotten Tomatoes, them removing reviews and doing all of this dodgy shit. And then it's another thing to not even look at the content that's actually being put out, not even watch the video. There's nothing really wrong with his thumbnail. All it says is Indiana Jones is saying it's bad and must defend Disney Indy. That's all it really says. And of course, then there's the title. So, look, I think that it's pretty obvious that this movie, from what I've heard about it, is going to be an absolute trash fire. It's going to be garbage, right? And they're going to completely destroy Indiana Jones more than what they actually bought out with the Indiana Jones 4, the Crystal Skull one, right? But this is absolutely ridiculous from YouTube. I kind of expect it now from Rotten Tomatoes and some of those other review websites. But for YouTube to literally limit monetization, and what that does, of course, is kids can't see it because there might be swearing or something like that in the video. It really stops it finding the algorithm when it comes to these ad suitability and limiting the monetization. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also to go over and subscribe to Grizzy. Like I said, he does some great work out there. I'll put the link in the description and give him a sub. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.